Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Brad Lone Wolf, and this is the every other week cooking video that I'm going to be doing. Seemed to be popular last time, so yeah, I'm going to be doing another one, probably carrying on every other Sunday as things go along. Today is going to be a really simple recipe, and it does come from this book, the Big Book of Low Carb Recipes. So I'm going to be following the recipe in that, and it is herby salmon skewers. Now I'm going to be doing something slightly different to the actual recipe. I'm going to be following the recipe primarily as it goes along, but I'm going to be doing something. I'm going to be cooking it in a different way, essentially, and I'm probably going to be having an omelette with it as well, because it's only one piece of salmon fillet, so I'm going to do something else as well with it. Now obviously you've already heard me mention that it's going to be salmon, so let's get the salmon out of the fridge. What else do I need for this? I need some spring onions, some spring onions, bay leaves, there we go. I've got many of them left, they'll be going on my shopping list. Virgin olive oil, garlic, so olive oil, garlic, oregano, thyme, basil, thyme, basil, and I need rosemary. Looks like I might have to put oregano on the shopping list as well. Okay. Thought I had oregano, but there we go. Anyway, so the first thing that I need to do, according to the recipe, is mix together the ingredients for the marinade. Now, the marinade consists of 1 tablespoon of olive oil, 1 large clove of garlic sliced, so I'm going to have to guess with the garlic puree, so I reckon that much. 1 tablespoon of each of the herbs. Yeah. Of course, I'm mixing the herbs after the oil, so it's all going to stick to the spoon. I haven't got a spare spoon, so oh well. Basil, thyme, mix these together. Now, this is where I'm going to deviate slightly from the recipe as it is in the book. It says to cube the salmon fillets, which, okay, yeah, that's fine, but I'm not going to do that. I'm actually just going to put the piece of salmon in as it is, and let it marinate like that. So give that a good twist around. Lovely. So that, and Now ideally you should let that sit for about an hour or so to marinate. Again, I'm not going to do that just because I'm being a rebel. Obviously you can let it marinate for as long as you want, but it does say in the book to let it marinate for an hour or so. Yeah, and then the next thing I'm going to do is put on the air fryer for 10 minutes. Normally 10 minutes with this air fryer is enough to cook a piece of salmon like this all the way through properly. I've got tin foil or foil. I do have foil. We'll make a little parcel for this. Waste any of this marinade. I'm going to put the last of the bay leaves in. It's definitely going on my shopping list next, and then add the spring onions. Now I will admit this knife is a bit overkill for the spring onions, but it's the knife that I prefer to use. So yeah, use it anyway. So 2 spring onions. Pop those back in the fridge. So I'm doing this now, so rather than preparing it, so that the air fryer has time to warm up. Those. Put them in there. Seal parcel. By the time I've done this, the air fryer will be beeping at me to tell me, should be beeping at me to tell me that it's ready to receive food. So once it's done that, obviously I will pause the camera. I'll let the food cook. I'll do an omelette as well, like I say. A little bit of an odd mix, I know, but yeah, once it's done, once it's gone through and done, then I'll show you what it looks like. So the parcelled salmon goes in there. That's going to take about 10 minutes. So I'm going to pause the filming here, let it do its thing, do a bit quick tidy up, come back when this is ready and I've done myself an omelette. So I'll see you in a second. Okay, so the air fryer has just beeped to tell me it's about to switch off, which should be about now. Okay, I got that wrong, but lifting up the lid's going to do the same thing anyway. Pull out the salmon parcel. Ooh, lots of steam, so that's a good thing. I've already got my omelette ready. I cooked it while the fish was cooking, while the salmon was cooking. Now I will be the first to admit that salmon and an omelette is a little bit of an odd combination, but honestly, one piece of salmon, just the one piece of salmon, really probably wouldn't have filled me up. Which obviously, you know, I can already hear some people saying, well, isn't that the idea? Yes and no. There are some days where you're supposed to limit the amount of food going in, the amount of calories going in, but I thought, sod it, why not? Might as well. So yeah, so I've done my dish now. Salmon, herby salmon skewers and an omelette. I'm going to have my dinner now, and I'll leave you with that, and hopefully you can have a go at it and tell me what you think. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.